Okay, YouTube, now we are live. My name is Andrea. I will be the host for this conversation in this Friday night. And I have with me Vitor, Brizola, Denner, Lucas, and Leonardo. Today we are going to discuss about, are you a bad person? You might not be as bad a person as you think. So we are going to discuss about it. Maybe it can be a deep conversation or not. But before, I would like to explain how Talk and Talk works. Maybe are people watching us on YouTube. So if you don't know about this platform, it's a great opportunity, okay? Here is a place where we can practice language such as English, Spanish, and French. This is not a class, this is just an immersion. It means that I am not a teacher, I am a student, guys. I am here to develop my speaking skills as you. So, what I like the most in this platform is that here we don't have correction, we don't face judgment, so we are free to communicate, to express ourselves in another language, okay? So, feel free to express yourself and don't be afraid to make mistakes because we are in a safe place, in the right place to do it, okay? Is usual to oh my gosh, it's usual to divide us, but today I decided to keep us here in the main room because it's Friday, it's carnival, so we can have a great conversation together, okay, guys? And we always start all the conversation in this platform by self-presentation. So, Lucas, can you start? Viana, please, can you start to introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Lucas. I am 25 years old. I live in São Paulo. Currently, I work as .NET developer. My hobbies include read books about technology and watching Premier League games on the weekends. And I am returning to English now. My goal with English is directly professional. That's it.
Really nice, and it's interesting that you said that you like reading technical books, not because you work on it, because you like. So it's interesting, Lucas. Congrats.
Thank you.
What about you, Denner, please?
Hello everyone and good night. My name is Denner. I'm 30 years old and I live in the city of Itaúna, in the state of Minas Gerais. I am a software engineering student. Because of that, I'm studying English to achieve more opportunities abroad. And because in technology we have programming languages and documentations that use it's common to use of English. It's the major use, and I like to study. I always liked to study English, so I'm studying by myself many years. So I decided last year to start to uh, participate of immersions to have more conversations and improve my conversation too. And
Mhm.
I'm studying Spanish, French, and the other language because I like. And this is it.
Nice, really good. Thank you, Denner. Brizola, please, it's your turn.
Hello guys, hello YouTube. I'm Lucas Brizola, but you call me Brizola. I am 29 years old and I live in Sorocaba, is a countryside São Paulo. Right now is so complicated because right now it's so hot. Sometimes I feel living hell, not in city, because every day is 35, 39,
Oh
sometimes
my
40
gosh.
degrees. Uh, but in other hand, it's a good city. In my free time, I really like watch movies and the series, listen to music. I really like dance, and I really like read books. I am working recruitment and selections with a focus on technology. And I started studying English at TALKNTALK in February last year. Recently, I complete 1 year in TALKNTALK, and I feel so happy because I developed a lot about my English, about me. It's so good. And what else? And this phrase is so mantra for me because this phrase is motivating me a lot. And every day I'm moving closer to my main goal, becoming fluent, the more confident English. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Nice. Thanks so much, Brizola. Leo, please, it's your turn.
Hello, guys. My name is Leonardo. You can call me Leo, please. Do not call me Leonardo. I don't know why I say that. I'm 31 years old. I was born in Belém do Pará, but I'm living in São Paulo since 2017. So I'm living here. There are 8 years. I came to São Paulo because I decided to do my master's degree in system information. This is my course, guys. And today I'm working as data analyst. I love to travel. I do not have money, but I love it to travel. And I'm also a host here in English, but I'm trying to learn French. What else? And I love to travel, as I said. That's it.
Really nice, Leo. Really nice. I am really happy because you are here because it's uncommon, to have you here in my immersion. So thanks so much for coming. What about you, Victor?
Hello guys, good evening. My name is Victor. I'm 39 years old. I live in Artur Nogueira, São Paulo. I am a senior IT analyst and I'm trying to learn to speak English, which for me will be a personal and professional achievement. I hope that this year I can dedicate myself more to my studies and improve a lot. I love music, rock and roll, play the drums, and that's it.
Nice, Victor. Guys, I have a dream to learn how to play drums. One day I will do it, okay? And when I do it, I will let you know, guys, because I think it's so excited to. Maybe one day. Let's see. And about myself, I'm Andrea. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo. As Brizola said, it's like a hell here today, and I hate summer, guys. Sorry about that, but I don't like. I think summer is good for someone that have the opportunity to go to the beach every day, enjoy drinking caipirinhas. When you need to work in these hot days, oh my gosh, it's terrible. So that I hate summer, okay? What else? Let's start the conversation, okay? Okay, guys, because the topic is really good. Let me ask you, Viana, because we have Lucas Brizola and Lucas Viana. So I will call you Viana, okay? In your opinion, what qualities define a good person? The question number one.
For me, I believe a good person shows respect, honestly, and empathic. Three topics for me.
Good qualities. And do you consider yourself a good person?
Mm, yes, mm, I consider good person.
And what qualities do you consider that you have to be a good person?
Today, honestly, and empathic.
Good, good, good. Thank you. And what about you, Leo?
Um, yeah, this is a really interesting question because I think it changes. This is something really personal, and to me, I think one of the most important qualities a person can have is to be friendly, and especially to be a good friend. Um, I think um, I think we should treat everyone as a friend. So when you, I don't know how to explain it. When when we decide to talk with everyone friendly, when we decide to treat everyone friendly, I think we become a better person.
Good explanation. And I know that you are a good person. Okay. So I will not ask you if you consider yourself a good person because I know that you are. But I would like to know what qualities do you have that you consider, oh, this quality stand up, about from others. So let me know.
Today, I think I'm more, I think now I have more discipline than some years ago. Now I think when I have a goal, I try to understand how I can do to achieve this. And I think I'm become a better person because of this, because I can have a goal like become more friendly. So
Mhm.
I start to understand, oh, I do not talk with a friend a long time ago. I did not come to Andreas meet a long time ago. So I will join tonight. So I think stuff like that can help.
Yeah, makes all the difference. I agree with you, Leo. Thank you. And what about you, Denner? What is your opinion about this question?
Well, I believe that a good person is first have empathic, is honest, and I believe that a good person have consistency because it's difficult to change their way of life, and a good person always try to do what is right, independent of the situation. I think it's defines a good person. First of all, always try to do the best because it's normal of we make mistakes, but fix these mistakes and be better, improve. I believe this is the true essence of a good person.
Wow, good definition. I like that, Denner. And what do you think, Brizola?
A good person is someone who shows kindness, empathy, and respect to others. They they try to do the right thing even when no one is watching, and they treat people with honesty and the fairness. A good person also admits their mistakes, learning from them, and tries to grow a little more every day. I believe that being good, it's not about being perfect, but about having a genuine heart and making the world around you a little better.
Yes, I like it, your answer. And I do believe, guys, that empathy plays a big role on it, to be a good person. Because when you are able to put yourself in another shoes, it's better for you to understand what can happen with other people, and maybe you can change your idea, your mind about something that sometimes, I don't know, sometimes we think that it can be easier for us, but for the others not, so we need to put ourselves in another shoes to understand another perspective of life. Good. And what about you, Victor?
For me, I consider a person good when they have character, are kind, don't lie, and help others, empathy. For me, these are the main qualities of a good person. I try be to be a good person all the time.
Come on, you are a good person as well. Everybody here are a good person, guys. A-
Thank you.
And I agree, and I believe that sometimes it's hard. For example, let me explain my idea. Uh, since we consider ourselves a good person, sometimes I don't know if you will agree with me, guys, but sometimes when we see something wrong, we witness something wrong, we feel bad, because we know that is wrong, and to us it's not good, it's not right, because it's wrong, so it's not right. And I don't know, sometimes I passed through situations that I needed to talk about other people because was doing something wrong, but I felt bad, because I felt that I was put someone bad in a bad situation, but I wasn't, because it was necessary to say. And I don't know, guys, sometimes we feel like that. Do you got my idea? I don't know if I could explain my idea well. So did you understand, guys, what I am trying to say or not? Did you understand, Leo? No.
Yes. And I think today I'm doing an effort to avoid situation that's uncomfortable to me, and people feel free to cross that line.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of trying to create a barrier to avoid this situation. So okay, it's uncomfortable to me, but I cannot allow that.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes we feel like that. Oh, it seems that I am the wrong person here. So, yeah. And guys, let me see. The question number 3, I will skip to the question number 2, okay? So, have you ever been in a situation where doing the right thing was challenging? How did you handle it? Victor, let me know.
Yes, and it was very difficult because telling the truth could harm a friend, but even so, I was honest, and in the end, everything turned out alright. Thank God.
Thank you, God. Exactly. And what about you, Viana? Have you ever passed through this kind of situation?
Honestly, in the moment, I don't remember the
Mhm.
situations about this.
Yeah, I got your point. But what do you think would be for you? Imagine yourself having to, I don't know, to face a challenge like that. Oh, I need to do the right thing, but at the same time, like I said before, I felt uncomfortable because it seems that I was not I was harm someone, put someone in trouble. What do you think would be for you to challenge it?
I don't remember.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Okay. And what about you, Daniel?
Well, I don't I don't remember too in this situation, but I believe in these cases, if I were in the situation, I think the was what is challenging is to be honest in situation that we we make a mistake, not in mistake evil, but in mistake in work, doing anything wrong, delays in work, and say the true, admit the mistake. I think this is the right thing to be honest with
Mhm.
the people, and in situations like that, I think this is a challenge because we don't have the desire or say things against us. So I think that in challenge thing to do in this situation.
Yes, good point, Denner. But I do believe that it's the most important thing to do, because when you say the truth, even though can be hard for you, or you put yourself in trouble, uh, you it's possible for people trust in you, because Denner makes something wrong, but he's able to say to me that he did something wrong, and I will trust on him in other situations. So I always like to say the truth, even though it's hard or not, but I think it's the best way. And to create a safe space, and a space that people can believe in you. So it's really important. And mainly at work, I think we need to do that. Good point. Thank you, Denner. What do you think, Leo?
Um, yes, and it's this question kind of makes the two things that I said before, because as I said, to me, it's really important to be friendly, but at the same time, it's also important to create uh my own limits, my own boundaries. And I have a friend that used it to ask me many questions, many things at the same time. Not at the same time, but like one week she asked me something, another week she asked me another thing. And as we said here in Brazil, quem é pau para toda hora tem obra. So I decided, okay, I need to stop this. I needed to create a limit of things that I can do. I mean, I cannot do everything for her. So she decided to ask me something, I don't remember what, by WhatsApp. And Leo, can you ask me with this? And okay, now it's time to start to create my barrier. So okay, I can ask you, but I need to be clear and say that next week I will not be possible to do another thing. Like,
Mhm.
okay, I can help you now, but next week you cannot count with me with that. So it was hard to me because it's hard to me set those
Yeah.
boundaries. So it was a situation like it was uncomfortable to me, but it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, and sometimes it's necessary, because I don't know, guys, maybe there are people that take an advantage on it because you are good, you are a good person, and they know that you are there every time that when they need. And sometimes we need to say no, even though it's hard
Exactly.
for us, because I feel like that. Oh my gosh, when I need to say no for someone, well, it's terrible. I suffer more than the person that listening the word no. But it's necessary to set boundaries, as you said, Leo. What do you think, Brizola?
My case, yes, I have sometimes doing the right thing is challenging, right? Especially when the means being honest or stand up for something, even if the others might not agree. Yeah. One situation I had to give honest, 100% honest feedback to someone I cared about. I felt so nervous and excited at the same time because I didn't want to hurt them feelings, but I knew staying silent would help them. I thought I deep breathe, chose my words carefully, and spoken with respect. In the end, they appreciated my honesty. It taught me that don't doing the right thing can be uncomfortable, but it usually leads to better outcomes and stronger relationships. Yeah.
Yeah, totally agree with you. And guys, let me see. And I will start with you, Brizola. Do you believe that everyone has the potential to be a good person? Why or why not? Or do you think that there are some people that it's impossible, born with the feeling to be a bad person, to have a bad heart?
Oh my God, complex question, right? Because it depends the people and the environment. But in general, I believe everyone has the potential to be a good person because people can learn, grow, and change their behavior when they receive support, guidance, and the positive examples. Sometimes someone may struggle because of the environment or past experience. But I think most people want to be the right thing with patience, empathy, and the self-awareness, and one can develop kindness, responsibility, and of course respect for others. I think being a good person is a daily choice, and everyone has changes to make that choice. Yeah.
Mhm. Good points. Do you agree, Viana, with the Brizola's perspective?
Mm, yes, I believe everyone has potential depending on the choices, but believing in the environment where I can be a bit of hindrance, for example,
Mhm.
um, when they're at work, at home, or with the people close to us.
Good point. And what do you think, Victor?
Uh, I agree with Brizola and Lucas. I will try to explain my opinion. I believe in so. I understand that several factors can change a person for better or for worse. But even so, I still believe that most of the time it's a matter of choice. However, difficult it may be, we must always strive to be good people. It's my opinion.
No, good perspective. I like that. And what do you think, Danner?
Well, I think thinking well depends of the people, but I believe the minor small let me say in piece of the people can't change and be good because when I see in the real world, I can't left off see that many people it's difficult to change because I believe that with the time when the people became more old, people tend to be more solid in their behaves. So when a person become old, it's difficult of this person's change. Because of that, I'm not optimistic about the change of the people. And then people became good and things like that. Although these people need to be good, in case of let me see, interest, but I don't believe too much about change of people.
Wow, so do you think most of people that are bad, it's impossible to become a good person? Is that or
Yeah,
not? Yeah, yeah, it's a point. What do you think, Leo?
I have to say that I agree with dinner. I know that mostly parts of the people they have potential to be good, but there are a part of the people that I just look to them and no way, there's no way to those people be good. There are people who are so selfish, they do not care about other people. So to me, there are no other way to that. There are no opportunities.
Yes, guys, it's a point. And I was thinking here about people that have the courage to kill another person or an animal, you know. So how they can do it? I'm afraid to kill a barata, you know. I have a pavor from la cucaracha. I don't know how to say that. Imagine killing a person. So this kind of people, it's really bad, you know. And as you said, I don't think they will change in deep their behavior or the way that they are. I agree on it. And guys,
Yeah,
talk. Oh, go ahead, Lo.
and I think it's really important to think that um, it's hard to people change. It's hard to someone change, and it's also dangerous to think, oh, this person will change, he will get better, and
Yeah.
people never changes. So I think we can sometimes stay in a bad relationship, be with bad friends, just because we think, oh, one day they will change, but it will not happen.
Yeah, such a good point, Leo, and I totally agree. And sometimes, for example, for women that spend their lives with husbands that, you know, do bad things with hers, I don't know if it's correct, and just waiting for they get better, you know, they change somehow. I don't agree with it. I agree with you. I think it's impossible. They, of course, maybe they can try to improve or get better for a while, but in deep they don't have the power to change, you know. I don't know if I am right or wrong. And guys, going deep in this question, the question number six, no, the question number five, it's good, you know, because it's related to upbringing and environment, if can influence or not the ability to be good or not. So the question is, how do you think our upbringing and environment influence our ability to be good? What do you think, Victor? I think I didn't start with you.
I think this is a crucial factor. Ah, como eu vou explicar isso? As it great influence the future, but I still believe that when we want to and strive for it, a bad path will not har- harm all our lives. Acho que consegui ser claro.
Yeah, no, I got your point. And I don't know, guys, I think upbringing plays a big role on it, you know, because you are teaching for your kids, for example, about your values, you know, so they are observing you and trying to be the same as you. So you need to be a good person for them learn how to be a good person, you know. So I do believe on it. Upbringing and environment influence a lot. What do you think, Leo?
I totally agree with you. Uh, we always say that kids learn with um, an example, not with
Yeah.
words. So I think when we create an environment where they feel comfortable to say what they think, what they are feeling, I think we are creating a healthy environment. So I totally agree with the upbringing. Maybe it's the the most important part of that influence us.
Exactly. And what do you see nowadays that can be the most different part of the old upbringing, the old way that people used to create their kids for nowadays, because people, I don't know, guys, the kids learn about technology, uh, don't go to the street to play with other friends anymore. So what do you think is the most difference for you, Leo?
I don't know exactly. I think it's really hard because, okay, now kids play with technology things, but at the same time, it's hard to play with another kids at the street because the street is unsafe place. So
Yeah.
it's hard to balance this situation. So I don't know exactly what to do and what to think.
Yes.
Sorry.
In this point, it's really different, because I remember when I was a child, I have a lot of things to do on the street, and I wasn't afraid of cars, this kind of things, because it was safe. But nowadays, it's impossible, to. I think it's impossible. But on the other hand, I don't know if the parents could just teach their children just using technology, even though we cannot go to the street. I think there are a lot of things that it's possible to do instead of stay with the computer or cell phone all the time. But I am not a mother, okay, guys? So just my opinion. What do you think, Viana? The question number 5, okay?
Okay. For me, I think every environment influence us, but personal responsibility also matters. But I think I have a difficulty believing that after someone makes a mistake, uh, correcting that is very difficult because this generated is uh, destructors. I don't remember.
Mhm. Good,
That's it.
good point. Yeah, good point, Lucas. And what do you think, Danner?
Well, I think the environment influences more that the upbringing, because the environment, people tend to choose this environment, and the upbringing is the in thing of our local of born. Let me see. Our natural place, but
Mhm.
the environment is a thing that people tend to choose, and this you teach people what they in certain point want to learn. I think the environment is what influence in people in the build in people in person.
Yes, good point, Danner. And I was thinking here about, for example, guys, I am a only child, I don't have siblings. But if you stop to think about a family that have 2 or 3 kids, and probably they raised the kids at the same way, right? So, and we also have the free will, livre arbítrio. So it makes it can explain a little how we see people, for example, siblings doing different things, different choices at this in even they are raised at the same family. Maybe it can uh, Oh my gosh, I have just said the answer, the word. Now I forget, guys. Maybe it can be the answer, for this kind of behaviors. I don't know if you agree. What do you think, Brizola?
Yeah, I agree with you. They, I think, have a big influence in our ability to good. Because when you grow up surrounded by support, love, and the good examples, it's become easier to learn values like kindness, respect, and empathy. Positive roles models teach us how to treat others and how to handle challenge, but even if someone grows up a difficult environment, they they can still choose to learn, change, and develop good qualities later in life. Or environment shape us, but it don't define us completely. We always have the power to grow and become better. Yeah.
Yes, good point, Brizola. And guys, the question number, let me see. I lose the question. The question number 10, because we were talking a little about say no, this kind of thing. So, do you think being a good person means always putting others before yourself? Why or why not? What do you think, Viana?
Um, for me, no. I believe balancing between self-care and helping others is important in the life.
Okay, and do you have some difficulties to say no for the others, or it's okay for you?
Okay, more or less, more or less.
Yeah, sometimes I feel guilty when I need to say no for someone. I don't know if you feel the same, but I am getting better on it. Okay, guys, I need to confess. What about you, Leo?
Yeah, definitely not. And it's hard because return to the beginning of this conversation, we started to talking about what makes a good person. And I think it's also difficult to us when um, someone say no to us. So how can I define that person as a good person? She denied something to me. She cannot be a good person. So I think it's also difficult to us uh find it this balance be about okay, it's important. Each one uh has have their own balance, their own boundaries. So it's hard to think about it.
Yes, a good point. In another perspective, because sometimes we need to set boundaries and okay, I need to say no, but when it comes to listening a no, it's different. Maybe you have, oh, someone don't want to help me. Why? Yeah, good point, Leo. What do you think, Victor?
In my opinion, definitely not. But balance is crucial in this case. We need to always do fix things, seeking balance. So being that way isn't the best choice. Things need to be done consciously and fairly. Is my opinion.
Good. And what do you think, Brizola?
Yeah, I agree with you, Victor. No, definitely not. I don't think being a good person means always putting others before yourself. It's important to help the people and be kind, but it's also important to protect your own well-being if you ignore your needs all the times, you can become exhausted, stressed, or even lose your sense of identity. Being a good person is about balance, caring for others while also respecting all your limits, I think.
Yes, it's different between being a good person and being a idiota all the time, because as I said, guys, sometimes people want to take an advantage on it, So we need to find this balance. It's really important. It's difficult, yes, but it's necessary. What do you think? Go ahead, Brizal.
It's hard for you to say no?
Yes, a lot, because I like to help others, I don't have problems. But as I said before, I think it's important to observing if people are passing the limit, just remember on you when they need something. This is the point, okay? In my opinion, okay? What do you think, Denner?
I think depends of what we will do because I think we have to create an barrier to not hurt other people, but we need to think in yours first
Mhm.
because I think it's necessary for us thinking us first, but without pass the limit and do anything not good for in anything bad for other people. I believe in this.
Yes, and guys, if you stop to think about, for example, when you take a flight, the instructions will say, if something bad happen, you need to put the mask first on yourself and then you can help others, So it's a phrase that we can, how can I say that? We can use for other things in our lives, because we need to think first about ourselves and then we are able to help others, If you just help the others, oh my gosh, you get sick and when, and then how you will help someone. So, first, think about us, guys. Is a little selfish? Yes, but it's necessary, okay? Let's do it. Okay, guys, we don't have more time. I hope you have liked the conversation. Do you want to say something, Lucas Viana? Because it's your first time coming back on Talk and Talk, so let me know.
Great immersion experience. I need to participate in more.
Nice,
Thank
good. I
you.
hope to see you more times, okay,
Okay, thank you.
guys? And what about you guys? Did you like it? Just open your mic and feel free.
It's always a pleasure, Andrea.
Come on, Leo. You are a good person. Thank you, Leo. Thank you so much, guys. Victor, Brizola, Denner, Lucas Viana, and Leonardo. My next immersion will be on Monday. It's Carnival, but I will be here, okay? And the topic is about life lessons learned during difficult time. It's another deep conversation, okay? So if you want to participate, if you don't have bloquinhos to go, come to Talk and Talk to speak with me, okay? Thank you so much. Have a great weekend and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank
Take
you.
Bye
This
bye.